fast pain relief. Coming up next, our main event, a battle of heavyweights when we return to the Olympic in Los Angeles. Jeremy Williams against smoking Bert Cooper. Frank Boxing is brought to you by Midas, the Midas way, the way it should be. Welcome back once again to ESPN's Friday Night Fights. Top-ranked boxing from the Grand Olympic in downtown Los Angeles. And let's look at the two fighters in our main event now. Bert Cooper, a 28-year-old veteran, against the youngster in comparison, 21-year-old Jeremy Williams. Going to look back on some of their moments in the ring.
Williams started his pro career with a rush. 15 straight wins like this one over Frankie Swindell. Williams' swarming style was effective, but some wondered how he would fare when he got in against better competition. And we got our answer in March when he faced Larry Donald. Jeremy looked lost for 12 rounds and lost a decision, one he needs to rebound from tonight. The man he's facing, Bert Cooper, has rebounded more times than Charles Oakley. He gets wins over guys like Derek Williams and then shows he can go with up-and-comers like Larry Donald.
Right hand by Cooper, and that hurt Donald, no question about it. Donald holding on. He's saying to Jack Sport, I'm all right, I'm not sure.
But ultimately, Bert faded, and Donald came back to do him in. And that's something Bert has taken steps to avoid tonight. He says he's ready. It's different this time.
Oh, I've been on that. I've been on top of that. You know, I train extra for my running and stuff. You know, I haven't been jogging. Actually, I've been just running, jogging, running. You know, and just running for minutes. You know, that built up my win. But I'm good. I'm ready to fight.
We are now ready for the main event, Cooper and Williams. And let's once again head to the ring and join Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Top Rank Incorporated, along with your undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser, proud to be your bud, present the featured bout of the evening. This bout, once again, is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Grand Olympic Auditorium here in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, let's get ready to rumble! 10 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, referee Robert Byrd. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim, weighing in at 225 pounds. From Sharon Hill, Pennsylvania, he brings a professional record of 32 victories with 27 KOs against 13 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Smokin' Bert Cooper. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the emerald green trunks with red and gold trim, weighing in at 207.5 pounds. Fighting out of Long Beach, California, an outstanding record, 16-1, 13 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, Senor Jeremy Williams.
Well, with the World Cup being omnipresent in our mind, we take a soccer view. For Bert Cooper, narrow the field, get in the box, get in that goal box, get right there. For Williams, be goalie-like, have a lateral movement from one side to the other, one-touch quickness, hit, get out. Can I be a soccer? Where's Seamus Mallon when I need him, huh?
As long as you don't try to half-volley the punch.
There you go. Had to race through those. But had I had more time, believe me, I would have sounded just like a soccer analyst. I mean that.
Our AutoZone keys to victory with a soccer theme this evening. We're all talking World Cup, especially after the big win by the U.S. over Colombia. The knockout ratio for these two, 76% for Jeremy Williams.
And we have to take that advisedly because he has not faced overall the competition that Bert Cooper has. Very intriguing matchup in a lot of ways. Bert Cooper, very much the grizzled veteran, even though he's only 28. I actually almost made him 30 today, and quickly corrected me when we talked to him earlier. And Jeremy Williams, obviously the youngster, but as you pointed out, Joel, they both need a win here very badly. Cooper, for sure, it's one of his many last chances.
And a quick left from Williams. Cooper is the straight-ahead brawler. Let's see early if he can get inside.
And when Cooper's effective is when he's jabbing his way in, and that's what he's attempting to do right now.
Good right counter by Williams.
And Cooper landed a right hand, and early, it'll be good, interesting to see if the power of Cooper affects Jeremy Williams. Williams, in truth, is a smallish heavyweight. He's not a guy that came up from the light heavyweight division. And so the theory is that the bigger punching heavyweights will give him trouble.
Call it an early chin test then for Williams?
Yeah, and they passed the first one anyway. And there's an example of what I talked about and what I'm sure Joe Goosen, who is Williams' relatively new trainer, is telling him. Hit and get out. Don't stand in there and slug. And, you know, when he came into boxing, Jeremy Williams was learning from Kevin Rooney. They developed a very Mike Tyson-like style for him. It created a lot of early knockouts, but it also created a few times when Jeremy Williams was hurt in the fight. Williams has since been involved in a dispute with his manager Bill Caton, changed trainers, got Joe Goosen, and they're trying to iron all that out. Ironically, so is Bert Cooper in a hassle with his manager, Rick Parker. Cooper's putting good pressure on him right now.
He's trying to cut off the ring like you had mentioned, trying to corner him.
Good hand speed by Williams so far. Tough round to judge. Good counter punches by Williams, but Cooper has gotten there as well.
We come to the conclusion of a very even first round in this battle of heavyweights in Los Angeles. Feeling out process in round number one. Williams, though, effectively moving away from Bert Cooper, and that's going to be the key for him. Side-to-side lateral movement.
He's making Cooper miss his jab by and large. And if Bert can't get that jab in and slow Williams down, ooh, there's a hook that gets her, not a big punch. Interesting. Williams throwing so many fewer, but landing the same amount, and Williams did counter Bert fairly effectively. The weapon Bert Cooper wants to use, and that's not exactly how he wants to use it, is the left hook. And he wants to get inside and double with it to the body and the head. And not be wild with it. Bert Cooper, as he did against Larry Donald, in truth, looks like an old fighter right now. Now, one punch could turn it around against the Williams, but Bert is not moving as well as he really should, and also not able to throw many combinations. His timing is not good. And he did work harder for this fight, Joel. There's no question. He was sparring with Keith McMurray, who's a pretty good heavyweight and cruiserweight, and worked 5 weeks for this fight, so he worked harder. But,
you call McMurray Sir Jab-a-lot?
Yeah, that's his nickname. And they used him because they wanted to emulate the style of Jeremy Williams. Well, there's no question what they want Jeremy Williams to be now in life. He's changed the style 180 degrees. And we saw him, and our listeners, or our viewers will remember, when we saw Jeremy Williams come up, it was the Mike Tyson kind of style, going in trying to get knockouts. Now he's come 180 degrees around, and he is a pure boxer. And I've always had the theory with Jeremy Williams that, especially if he was going to fight this way, why not be a cruiserweight at first? Why not win a cruiserweight championship and then move up to the heavyweight division? But they moved him right to the heavyweight.
Bert Cooper getting him against the ropes exactly where he wants him.
Good defense by Williams, and he comes back with his own shot.
Counters to the body.
Not everything landed there, and now Bert, you see, he's not in a position, conditioning-wise, where he can keep throwing those shots. Now Williams turns it around on him. Well, it got the crowd interested, didn't it? That might have been a very important sequence for Jeremy Williams in this fight.
Confidence-wise?
Yeah, because he was able to pick off a lot of what Cooper threw.
Cooper trying to bear in once again. Well, a very interesting sequence midway through that round where Williams stayed on the ropes.
Jeremy Williams, he got caught on the ropes against Bert Cooper. Cooper landed a couple of good body shots. However, a lot of what was thrown here, he was able to pick off or duck, even block the body shots. You see that excellent defense, and then ultimately come out of it with his own counter punches.
The pole out. Make sure when you get out.
And as we get ready for round number 3, we remind you ESPN Sunday Night Baseball comes your way at 8 o'clock Eastern. A couple of teams trying to keep pace with the red-hot New York Yankees in the American League East.